Hello there, I am Silly Goodness. This is definitely not the kind of thing I do or usually do, but this news with Microsoft acquiring Bethesda is very big, and I think it's a literal game changer, so I wanted to just expound my thoughts on it. So for those of you who are not aware yet, Microsoft has acquired Zenimax, which is the parent company of Bethesda and several other developers, for $7.5 billion. Of course, that big buyout makes sense when you recall what kind of games that Zenimax makes. Of course, Bethesda is known for Fallout and the Elder Scrolls, and they've got Starfield in the works. Then there's also Doom that's under Bethesda, and Wolfenstein and Dishonored, as well as a few other titles. Now, I don't think that most of these games will be particularly affected by this new acquisition. Doom will continue being Doom. The last two games have been excellent, and I won't be surprised if the next game in line in the Doom series, even under Microsoft, will also be a high-caliber title. Same with Wolfenstein. I know that the most recent game, that one with the Blazkowicz sisters and stuff, wasn't so hot, but I think Wolfenstein will. It won't. I don't see crazy changes in store for it. Elder Scrolls 6 is in the works, so we'll see if things change with that. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I'm not sure. But the place where I think there's a literal game changer here is with Fallout, because Fallout has had a bit of a divide in terms of the creative vision compared to the original developers who were originally Interplay and the direction that Bethesda's took in it, starting with Fallout 3. Somewhat controversially with Fallout 4, especially with the greater limitations in role-playing and dialogue. And of course, then there's the mess that's Fallout 76. That's really, really tarnished Bethesda's reputation. It really just took it from, yeah, Bethesda's great, they make Elder Scrolls, they make Fallout, it's cool stuff. I mean, maybe I have some complaints about Fallout 4 and Todd releasing Skyrim for everything is a great meme, but then Fallout 76 comes out and it's like, wow, these Bethesda people are not good. They've deceived us, they've cajoled us, they've really pulled a real bait and switch on us. And on top of that, the game itself was released in poor quality. Bugs everywhere, you name it. It doesn't help that it's made on an engine that's not built for multiplayer. So, and as a result of the whole Fallout 76 debacle, enthusiasm for Fallout and public image of Bethesda has taken a really big hit. But now with Microsoft in play, this really changes a lot. And as for the literal game changer, it's the fact that Microsoft now owns all the keys that have built the Fallout franchise in a sense. You've got Obsidian, who did Fallout New Vegas, and they've done the Outer Worlds recently, which was very well received. There's also another studio behind Wasteland that's under Microsoft, and now with acquiring Bethesda, you have the Bethesda side, which has had the ownership and control of Fallout since the late 2000s. Yes, Obsidian did Fallout New Vegas, but Bethesda was a publisher. And and as for Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, that was a full Bethesda adventure. And same with Fallout 76, despite its other issues. So I think the literal game changer here regarding Fallout is that with all of these studios now under the same corporate umbrella of Microsoft, and Microsoft has had a pretty good track record with how it's been handling games in recent years. Microsoft Flight Simulator has come out very well. Microsoft has paid incredible respect to Age of Empires as it's been doing the whole Definitive Edition project. Like Age of Empires 2, it's a 20-year-old real-time strategy game. Actually, it's older than 20. And you think, wow, this is going to be like some little game with a tiny niche community and that's it. No, Age of Empires 2 has got it's at the best it's ever been. Its community is thriving and it's only continuing to grow. And it's really thanks to Microsoft's work. I mean, for instance, frickin' Age of Empires 2 has had a Red Bull tournament, 2 of them, and they already announced the 3rd one at the end of the 2nd one. It's crazy. And of course, now they're working on Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. Obviously, Age of Empires 3 is not as big as the 2nd game, but it's still looking very good. So, my train of thought is, look, you've got Microsoft doing all kinds of nice service to its consumers in delivering quality video games that respect the source material or developers or whatever it may be. And now, Fallout is in their hands. And at a point in time where Bethesda has really dropped the ball with the Fallout franchise. And maybe arguably with Elder Scrolls, but I digress. So what does that mean? There's incredible possibilities here with what direction the Fallout franchise can take. A return to something more in line with its roots is certainly possible. And in the studios that work on Fallout under Microsoft's ownership may be more keen to be privy to consumer feedback, and therefore put out a game that's more in line with the Fallout experience, I guess. But I'm sure I'm getting lost in a maze of incomprehensible word salad. But my point is that among all of the franchises that are now under a Microsoft umbrella, Fallout has the greatest potential to change for the better. And I've also seen people express concern with, well, some of these games now they might end up being Xbox and PC exclusives. I can't really comment on that because I use PC, and when it comes to Microsoft, they put out a game and it's exclusive to their stuff, it means it's going to be on PC as well. So it doesn't affect me. I can't really comment on it. I can't feel the potential pain of PlayStation owners. But yeah, I think I've just really covered the thoughts I have about this big, massive acquisition. And that is, Fallout could change significantly for the better. It might just very well be brought back from the brink of almost, or the brink of just being atrocious, thanks to Fallout 76 and the approach Bethesda was taking and was exhibited with Fallout 76. And now there's real opportunity and hope for a new direction for Fallout that people are going to enjoy and will, 1, grow the franchise, and 2, make people happy, which is a win-win for everyone. So I hope that Microsoft continues on its trend of doing games well, keeping them of high quality, and listening to consumers. And of course, if that trend holds, I think these Bethesda titles will be doing so much better in the future. Of course, things can change. Microsoft could change policy, and then bam, we're back in the dark ages. But using what we know now and seeing the trends that have been, it looks very, very promising. But anyways, I've been running over words and rambling like a nuthead for a bit, so I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for listening if you have. I am Silly Goodness. Please like the video, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see content directly or tangentially similar to this one. See ya!